Hello Mummy, hello Shulky, thanks for stopping in. First one's in, appreciate it. Just trying to share out the link now. As you can see, we've got two new tag teams. Hello the wonderful Raven, how are we doing? Good to see you as always. Don't mind me, just opening a beer, getting ready. Just tried sharing the link out, we've got to see if that's gone. How is everybody tonight? As you can see, we're going to kick off with some tag team action. You would have seen that I shared the match card out. Question is, can you hear me? Or am I talking to myself? People are coming in. How are we doing, Mama? You alright? Can you hear me okay? I'm sure you were dreaming of me, Raven. Don't deny it. Thank you, Shulky, for letting me know. And you, Mama, thank you. Appreciate it. Much help. Well, you can't really say a lot, can you, Raven? Because you don't want people now knowing what you dream about. Tonight's show is brought to you by San Miguel. Nice. Right, I think we'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll get this match underway, because we've got a lot of matches to get through tonight if I want to go ahead with what I had planned. Let's see. Not at all, not at all. Right, let's get this rolling. How is everyone then? Secrets? What secrets? As you can see here, we've got two new tag teams, two free LW. On the left, we have Brutal Burn, and on the right, we have Hell's Angels. Thank you, Raven, for sharing it out. Hopefully that's okay with Mama. If not, I apologise. But Raven did it. Raven did it. Wasn't me. I'm sure you do, Shulky. But coming down to the ring first, we have a Brutal Burn. They are Atrocity and Pyro. They weigh in at 566 pounds. And they come from your darkest fears. If they come from mine, that's something pretty dark. Once they get these masks off, you'll be able to tell them apart. Thank you, Mama, much appreciated. But here we have Brutal Burn in the ring. New to 3LW, making their debut here. Pyro, the man with the orange hair. Atrocity, the guy with the skull face. Easiest way for me to say it. And here come their opponents for this match. Hell's Angels. Dev on the left, Spider on the right. Dev comes from the pits of hell. Spider, you'll just find him at the nearest nightclub. But they come weighing in at a grand total of 743 pounds. Oh, charming. Everyone else gets a hug but me. What's that all about, huh? Both these teams look to make a good debut here within UKWF's Free Lions Wrestling. That's the point, I forgot for JD. I've only started on the San Miguel. Thanks for reminding me, Raven. That might just get opened in a few minutes. And we're going to start off with Atrocity versus Dev. Atrocity straight in with a kick to the gut. Silver Bullet, how's it going? You will be on the next show, which will be following this one, in a knockout tournament. Inverted Russian leg sweep there from Dev to Atrocity. Rolling through, holding on to that midsection. Shulky, I'm willing to risk it if you are. Dev picks Atrocity up, grabs him by the throat. And a big gut punch there, dropping him to the floor. How are you, Silver Bullet? Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. Dev with a scoop up. Atrocity slips through. Belly to back suplex. Picks Dev up to his feet as again. Stiff right hand to the face. Dumps him on his head. Up to the mid rope now as Atrocity. Calling for Dev to get to his feet. Oh. Well, I didn't see it. I didn't see that comment, Raven. I do apologise. Well, in that case, my apologies, Raven. And I send it right back at you. Yes, Evie. Spider comes from the nearest nightclub you can find to the arena. You normally find him outside probably after the heavy night from before. Evie, you have a match here tonight. Dev again with that chokehold around Atrocity's throat and gives him another stiff punch to the gut. Cross-legged Michinoku driver in the corner, down for the pin, and a kick out on one. You keep those fucking koalas away from me, those vicious little bastards. Jake Bagwell, how's it going? How you doing, fella? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Dev now whips Atrocity into the corner. Delivers an elbow straight to the head though. Atrocity finding his way out. Well, you never know. Nurse Evie might pull it off. Stiff right hand. Think we're about to see Dev bounce off my floors. Dev bouncing off the concrete floors there. Dev straight back up with a European uppercut. Grabs Atrocity by the ding dang. Raven, we've got a job for you. I think Atrocity's ding ding's broken. Referee's count still going on. Dev throws Atrocity back into the ring. I told you to get away with me from those fucking koalas. I'll drop kick the bastard thing. Dev looking to make Atrocity tap out. Atrocity needs to make the tag and get himself out of this match. Atrocity's ding ding's broken. Dev just grabbed him by the ding ding. I think he might have broken it. Spider in with the elbow drop to the small of the back. Referee down for the count. Pyro only now getting into the ring. What the fuck's he playing it? Yeah, Evie. I'll drop kick any bastard koala that's brought near me. Those things are fucking evil. Atrocity now working over Spider. Calling this is it, this is over. Pyro yet to get involved in this match. Atrocity now drags Spider over to the ropes. Slingshot there, now a stomp to the knee. Picks Spider up yet again. Looks for the belly to back suplex, but gets a headbutt instead from Spider. Now gets a backbreaker for his troubles. Power slam there from Spider. Looking for the hot tag was Atrocity, but he gets cut off in the middle of it. Thank you, Raven. Samoan drop, and yet again Atrocity gets caught before he can make the hot tag to Pyro. Whipped into the corner now of Hell's Angels. Big slap. Up on that top rope now. Double knees to the midsection. Dragged into the centre of the ring now. Spider goes for the pin, hook in the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Yet again Pyro doesn't come in to save his partner. That's another thing you can keep away from me, midgets. Elbow strike from Spider. Pyro distracting the referee, but it's not helped his partner at all. Atrocity quickly trying to crawl across the ring to make the hot tag, and Pyro's in. Okay, Mama, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate you stopping by. Take care, and I will see you again soon, I hope. Up on the shoulders now is Pyro. Delivering an F5. 1, 2. TJ, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Obviously, you know you've got a match tonight against Willie Campbell. Whipped into the ropes now. Single leg drop kick and another by Dev. For a big man, he can get off his feet. Quite impressive. Spinning neck breaker. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Armbar there from Dev on Pyro. And this could be the end of Brutal Burn. Hell's Angels looking for their finisher. Hooks for leg for the pin. Referee down for the count. 1. And a kick out on 1. Dev Welcome to hell, is that what that finish is called? Headbutt from Pyro, fighting his way free. Too slow though, gets a kick to the midsection. Slap to the back of the head. Evie, I'm not willing to talk about it. My therapist told me if I don't want to, I don't have to. But I can show you exactly on a doll where the koala and the midget touch me. Nice. I'll have to make sure I get a catch at that. Sorry, Bullet. I will manage to get there and I will check out that when I can. Wasn't a threesome, Evie. I was ganged up on. Good to see you though, Bullet. Thanks for stopping by, mate. And the power bomb delivered to Spider, head bouncing off the mat, but too close to the ropes, and he's kicked out. That's right, the only good koalas are barbecued koala. Sounds good to me. Again, Evie. Wasn't no gangbang. Pyro now. In the wrong corner, taking off the top turnbuckle. Spider trying to crawl to Dev to get out. Whipped into the corner. Is Spider. Brutal burn now. Anything Hell's Angels can do, they can do better. Taken out Spider there. Down for the pin now. Hooks for the leg. Referee down for the count. 1, 2. And a kick out on 2. Thanks to Dev. But Pyro grabs a hold of him looking for the German suplex, but eats an elbow to the face. Looking for the bro kick but misses. Atrocity already having Spider in his grasp. Atrocity looking to give Dev a stiff right hand but gets blocked and eats one of his own. But I wouldn't know about that one, Evie, but I'll take Yeti's word for it. Although I'm not putting any midget in my mouth ever again. I mean, never. I mean, yeah. Stiff right hand from Atrocity on Spider, but he eats an elbow to the top of the skull now. End of days. No, countered there by Atrocity. Backs up in the corner. Calling for Spider to get to his feet, and here it comes. And Spider's busted open. Sure, the last time he was busted open was at whatever nightclub he was dragged out of last. Up goes Spider, power bomb into the pin, right in front of Dev though, and a kick out on 2. Now he's looking for the submission. It's all good, brother, all good. Hot tag to Dev. Dev is in the match now against Atrocity and comes flying out with a fist to the skull. Looks for a second, but Atrocity catches him. Snake eyes to little bit to Dev. Whipped into the corner now with brutal burn. And are we going to see it again? Big boot into a sidewalk slam. Pyro, instead of going for the pin, picks Dev up to his feet. Great opening match to this 3LW. Both teams making a debut. How's it going, Chaos? Big knee from Dev to the head of Pyro. Picks him up to his feet. Pull back lariat there. Not finished yet though, picks him up to his feet once again, looks for the right hand but has it blocked and eats a forearm. Scoops him up, but Dev backdrop from Pyro. Sits Dev up. Looks to stand him up on his feet now. Big headbutt though from Pyro, drops him to the floor yet again. Big hip toss. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Whipped into the corner is Dev. Fights his way out with a stiff right hand. Fireman's carry takedown by Pyro though. Pushes Dev to the floor and falls of exhaustion. Atrocity on the outside looking worse for wear as well. Pyro looking to work the shoulder of Dev. Wait a minute, Evie, if you've got nicknames for everyone, what's mine? Or don't I want to know? Up goes Dev. Power bomb. 1, 2, and a kick out just in time thanks to Spider, but he's held on looking for the submission. Atrocity takes down Spider and Spider rolls out of the ring. No, Raven, no, I will not say it. Not yet anyway. Maybe a couple more of these and I might be a little bit more loose-lipped. Pyro rolls him over. 1, 2. Koala Pile 69. What about the midgets, Evie? Hip breaker and throws him over his shoulder by Dev, and looks like Pyro's going for the ride. The giant swing there by Dev. Round and round he goes. Where he stops only Dev knows. Tries to take out the referee, but Atrocity hooks him. Can't go for the pin, giving Pyro the chance to get back up to his feet, but Pyro's out. No movement in that man at all. Big right hand though from Dev to Atrocity on the outside, down for the pin. 1, 2. Midget lover Wolfie. Not sure I'm a lover. I'd like to drop kick a couple. Dev gesturing to the crowd, saying, "Do you want more?" Sticks Pyro up on his shoulders, drops him to the arm. Wrist control, rolls him over. Up to his feet, Dev. Drives the skull of Pyro into the mat, busting him open. Again, has the waist control, rolls him over and drives the air out of his lungs. Pyro shoots for legs from underneath Dev and slams him into the mat. Back and forth this match. Don't know which way it's going to go still. Make your predictions if you want. Who's going to come out victorious in this match? You know what it's missing, Raven? It's missing a midget and a koala holding the 3 lions sign. How's that sound? Evie, fuck off. A midget koala is just wrong. Pyro there being hung by Dev. Dev drops to his feet now, gasping for air. Pyro laid out cold. Kick to the midsection. Dirty deeds there by Dev. Hooks for the pin. 1, 2, and Atrocity gets in just in time to break up the count, but Dev, pissed off with that, drops Atrocity on the back of his head. Raven, that's just mean. If anyone wants to make a feck in a koala suit and load up the community creations, just for shits and giggles, I might just throw it in a match just sometime. As he's not here to defend himself, it can happen. And Evie, why does he have to hump my leg? Austin Williams, thanks for stopping by. If you subscribe to my channel, I may return, but obviously, sub for sub basis, fella. Once you sub to me, I will sub to you. It's the way it works. You can't come in here begging, that's your only warning. Dev driven into the mat. Pulls Pyro, pulls him over to the corner. Okay, Austin Williams. If anyone else wants to sub to you, they will, but that's it. No more mentioning of asking for subs. But thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the show. Make sure you hit that bell, hit that thumbs up. No, the ankle's far enough, Evie. The ankle's far enough. But you'll get used to it if you come by more often. The chat is, well, there's no words for what the chat can go like. Dev looking to take out Atrocity, eats a shoulder sunset flip power bomb, giving Pyro the chance to wake up. Dev trying to crawl to the ropes to get himself to his feet, but Pyro still out cold. Comes to just in time, whips Dev into the corner. Yeah, you like it, don't you, Raven? A dominant Ulmar. And there you see it once again. Dev taking off the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and Brutal Burn come flying out the gates on their debut and take down Hell's Angels. Yeah, unique works well. There you see Dev being bounced off my concrete floors. There he is going for the armbar and Atrocity breaking free. And there you are, your winners of this match. On their debut, making a name for themselves are Brutal Burn. Shulky scared of the Elmo. Right, let's move on to our next match. Evie, go get warm, go get stretched out. Sounded a little bit wrong, but you know what I mean, because you're up next. And Evie is going up against can't help it, it just rolls off the tongue. Blaze Radio, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, brother. Put me off who I was picking now. Where is she? That's why I couldn't find her. There she is. What's downward koala look like? And here you see it, the next match. Evie, the koala yoga nurse, being accompanied down to the ring by Wild-Eyed Yeti and Fred Starr, going one-on-one with Queen Tiffany Sky. Make your predictions in the chat, who you think's gonna win. Oh no, Evie, I think someone's about to get a glazing from Blaze. Raven and Jake calling for Evie for the win. TJ, who you calling for the win? Is it Nurse Evie or is it Queen Sky? Shulky calling for Evie for the win. Brandon Ace, thank you for stopping by. This is 3LW. As always. Of course he's calling Yeti a cutie. TJ likes him hairy. Why would you stay away from that nurse, Brandon? What's possibly wrong with her? Dev. And there you see anger management taking Evie down to the ring. Anger management part of UKWF's roster, but she came here with anger management. But we decided to give her just a little tryout down here in 3LW first, before moving her on to the bigger UKWF matches. Could she become the next women's champion down here, or is it going to be this woman here, Queen Tiffany Sky? Evie was 5'9", 125 pounds, coming from Las Vegas, USA. Tiffany Sky, 5'3", 160 pounds, and all I've got listed here is USA. She was one half of the tag team. God damn it, I've forgotten what tag team she was a part of. No, I don't. She was tag team bad with Susie the Elf, but Susie the Elf got called up to the main roster, leaving Tiffany Sky behind. Well, Jake, would you like Nurse Evie to give you an examination? I hear she's good with the prostate. And Evie coming swinging. Running STO, going straight to work on Tiff Sky. The gut wrench power slam there. Straight on top of Sky again, but Sky this time whips her into the ropes, delivers a hip toss. Brandon, did you not realise that Nurse Evie is the one that does the physicals before every wrestler that competes? Stiff right hand from Tiff Skies, drops Nurse Evie to the floor. I'd say some of it's in her ass is too frozen. I'm sure you were, Blaze, I'm sure you were. He wants that hot milk. But anyway, Tiff Sky whipped back into the ring, referee at a count of 6, forearm across the shoulders, big headbutt from Evie there. Looks like she's going up to the mid rope, misses with the Phoenix Splash. Sky picks her up to her feet, whips her into the ropes. Fireman's carry takedown though from Evie, stopping Sky in her tracks. Whipped into the ropes now is Sky. Eats a big boot from the nurse. Again, into the corner goes Tiff Sky, sat up on that top turnbuckle. Up on the shoulders. Drives her head into the mat. Nurse Evie wasting no time here, taken down. Tiff Sky yet again whips her into the corner. What a drop kick, bouncing Tiffany Sky off those turnbuckle pads there. And here she is showing off to the crowd. Waiting for Tiffany now to get to her feet, looking to finish things already. Has her up, looking to choke her out. But Tiffany Sky fights free, punching to the midsection. Just precautions, Jake, just precautions. If you've got your whole body in a cast, you can't do any more damage to yourself, can you, look? Tiffany Sky there dancing in the ring, and all she's done is bounce Evie off the mat a couple times. But comes flying out now. 2 clotheslines, ducks under a third. Pop up clothesline there, bouncing off the chest of Evie. Picks her up to her feet. Whips her into the corner. What's Tiffany got in mind here for Evie? Turns around, kick to the midsection, drops her to the floor. Comes running in with a Bronco Buster. Yeah, what's he complaining for, Evie? He no longer has a broken toe, does he? Whipped into the corner again is Evie by Tiffany Sky. But she fights her way free, tosses Tiff Sky into the corner, drops her to the floor herself, and a stomp to the chest now. Shaking her ass at Tiffany Sky, rubbing it, and there it is. The stank face. And yet again, gut wrench, power slam there from Evie. Tiffany Sky still smelling that booty of Evie. That ass sweat underneath her nostrils now. And here comes Evie yet again, driving Tiffany Sky into the corner. Drags her to the centre of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Butt Cheek City. Evie fight. Eats a forearm across the back of the head. Elbow to the back of the head now. Tiff Sky, big uppercut into the midsection, and a second. Picks her up. Sidewalk slam there from Evie. Evie has her up yet again, looking to choke Tiffany out. Is she going to do it? Is Tiffany going to tap? No, Tiffany Sky dropped to the floor there by Evie. Fights back with a jawbreaker. Brandon, as good as the New Japan stuff is, we stick strictly to the wrestlers in the ring and around this scene. Feel free to talk about that stuff in the group chat. I have no issue with you talking about it in my group chat, but right in here we talk about the action that's going on or the action that's coming, or you can shit talk who the fuck you want in here when you're calling them out, but let's keep it to the stuff that's on board. No problem, Brandon. I'm just laying out some rules just so everyone knows what page we're on. And here it comes again. Ass Cheek City. Tiffany Sky eating some booty. Gets herself out of the corner, avoiding the kick to the midsection, but gets caught by Evie quite quickly and whipped into the other corner. Yet again being shot into the corner with a drop kick there by Evie. Misses the stiff kick to the spine. Tiffany Sky quickly to her feet. Looks for the backdrop, but Evie rolls through. Headbutt to the back of the neck. And only a 2 count. Tiffany Sky now slowly getting to her feet. In trouble now is Tiff Sky. She's up yet again. And yet again, Tiffany Sky manages to survive. Well, but she seems to manage to work it here. The koala hug. I'll remember that, Evie, because I fucking hate koalas. Just a 2 count now from Evie. Tiffany Sky holding strong in this match. Excuse me while I take another swig. Misses with a moon stomp. Tiffany Sky looking to slam Evie down to the mat, but Evie fights her way free, and yet again the koala hug, and this time Tiffany Sky can't take it and she's out. And there is your winner, Nurse Evie. Excusez-moi. Four koala hugs. Probably 4 shotgun bloody drop kicks. Butt Cheek City. You name it, Evie brought her game tonight, and she picked up the victory here over Tiffany Sky. But that was just one koala hug too many. And there you see anger management celebrating with Nurse Evie in the ring. If she offers you a koala hug, you run, Brandon. That's my only advice. Don't accept a koala hug, and especially if Yeti offers you a hug, you definitely fucking run. Coming up next, we have TJ versus Rowdy Willie Campbell. Straight one-on-one match. Yes, but they seem to have taken over the celebrations there, but they're just proud of their girl. Where is he? TJ. TJ. TJ 22. Oh no, wait a minute. He does have a manager. And we all know TJ has a little soft spot for this woman here. But he's going against Here we go. Well, there you go. Timothy, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you're new to the show, smash that thumb, smash that support/subscribe button. Hit the ding ding. If your ding ding's broken, see Raven, she'll fix it for you. I hear she's the enchanted ding ding whisperer. Mrs. You, thanks for stopping by. Make your predictions in the chat. Who you think's coming out the winner of this one? We have TJ Toad versus Rowdy Willie Campbell. And while that's loading, I'm going to crack open my second. As I said already, tonight's show is sponsored by San Miguel, it seems. Crowd seems to be cheering for TJ in this match. And here he comes via Sacramento, USA. I have his details. Which page? Here we go. TJ Toad. He's 6'5", 275 pounds, and he comes via Sacramento, USA. TJ Toad. Ooh, go on TJ, lay it on me, lay it on me. What's the good news? Interesting, maybe. That would make one hell of a combination. And here he comes, Rowdy Willie Campbell via Edinburgh, Scotland. He's 6'2", 255 pounds, and as you can see, he's had a bit too much of what us Scots call their buckfast. He's on one tonight, wasting no time getting down to the ring. TJ straight in there. Fall away slam delivered to Willie Campbell. Misses with the kick, but catches him with a second and delivers a DDT. TJ, that's awesome news, buddy. I look forward to catching up and seeing what Ulmarwolf gets up to on your show. Big knee from Willie Campbell to TJ. Picks him up to his feet. TJ though, arm drag takedown. Scoops up Willie Campbell. Shoulder buster there. Pixel looks impressed with what TJ's coming out with so far, but he eats a European uppercut. Now a kick to the midsection and a forearm across the back, dropping him to the floor. Willie Campbell, big kick into the midsection. Comes up quick. Looking for the neck breaker, but Willie Campbell slips free. Back sidewalk slam, sorry there from Willie Campbell. Sorry, I was distracted by the chat for a second. Up goes TJ. And down he comes. Big knee to the side of the head of TJ. Whipped into the ropes. Caught by Willie Campbell, tossed over, lands on the apron, but gets a stiff right hand, dropping him to the concrete floor on the outside. Elbow to the top of the skull by Willie Campbell. Up on the shoulders goes TJ. Military press and walks away, drops him to the floor. Regular show, thanks for stopping by. But keep it to what we're talking about in here, fella. This show, you can ask for one time for people to sub to you, that's it. TJ there, screaming to the crowd, trying to get himself hyped up here. Comes out with two right hands to the face of Willie Campbell, bounces off a turnbuckle, comes flying in with the running forearm. Bulldog there coming out of the corner, picks Willie Campbell up to his feet yet again. Pull back into the chicken wing. Looking to choke Willie Campbell out is TJ, and Willie Campbell fighting free now. Delivers the elbow to TJ's head. I've given up on the KO matches at the moment. I haven't checked them out this lately, but I'm sure I'll get around to them again at some point. They may be a speciality match that I bring in later on. Stiff kick to the spine, only seems to have pissed off TJ though. And there he comes with a sit down pile driver. 1, 2. Mrs. Yu, while you're going, can you get me 2 JD and Cokes, a 12-year-old single malt whiskey from Glenfiddich will do, and a couple beers to go with that. TJ now brings Willie Campbell up to his knees. Campbell blocks, right hand to the midsection. Comes in with a big knee to the head of TJ Toad. Hooks the leg for the pin, but his foot's underneath the bottom rope. But Raven, I'm greedy. Hangs him up on that top rope. Willie Campbell bounces off the ropes, and again thinks twice though before executing the move, but maybe thinking twice was a bad idea because he eats a kick to the head. Ah, Double V Wrestling, yes. You would have seen Pixel, who's on the outside there, and Akira, who is also another member of my rosters. Thanks for stopping by, Javier Win. If you like what you see here, smash that sub button, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. The wind up uppercut there from Willie Campbell, stomping on the leg now. TJ needs to get himself in gear because Willie Campbell looks to be looking to finish things here. Takes him over to the ropes yet again. TJ though tosses Willie Campbell over the top rope and drops him on the concrete floor on the outside. That's right, they're not mats, it's just me being cheap. I've painted the floors. Has him up on the shoulders, drops through, delivers a Russian leg sweep. Raven shouting for TJ to get the job done. I'm sure Pixel might have said that a few times too. Feel free to, Javier, feel free. There's plenty of content there. I'm not saying it's going to be any good stuff, you know, but feel free to. If you like what you see, smash those likes, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And TJ with a 2 count. If you don't like it, tell me what you didn't like, and maybe I can alter my style. But now we're up to UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling. And these two guys are fighting for ranking spots, and there it is again. Willie Campbell, we see right up his kilt, and he's not a true Scotsman because that looks like he's wearing underwear to me. We don't see no wee Willie Winkle up there. TJ has Willie Campbell up, but no, Willie Campbell blocks, delivers a right hand, snapmare takedown. Well, feel free to join in. A few of these guys here have shows of their own. I'll point you in the direction of TJ, who's in the ring at the moment. Military press, drops him to the floor. There's Dev, who you may have seen in the chat, who brings you Devil's Den. I'll recommend RWO Pillar to Post. Blaze McCoy brings you Blazed Radio. There's also GWA, USPW, which was brought to you by Sports Lounge Studios. Evie Bloodyard, her partner, the Wild-Eyed Yeti. 2 count from Willie Campbell brings you a show of his own. So if you subscribe to them, they'll hit you up with some stuff. There's plenty here going on. I would recommend them all. Most of the time people like the talking character. You'll see some crazy shit going on in the chat as always. TJ, no need to say thank you at all. I know you do the same for me. Appreciate it. Blazed, again, thanks for letting me be a part of your shows. Appreciate it. Love being a part of the community. Love talking shit to people. That's just me. TJ there, busting Willie Campbell's guts there with the knees. Looks to pick him up to his feet. Brings him to his knees. Gives him a stiff punch to the head. Brings him up. Here we go. Suplex there from TJ. Like I said, subscribe to some of these guys in the chat. I'm sure they'll subscribe back. Check out some of their stuff. It's a great community to be a part of. That's all I can say. Willie Campbell, big right hand. Looks to grab TJ. But again, it gives him another right hand. TJ, arm drag takedown. Spine buster there. As you can see, Frozen Rage there can be a bit of a dick. He knows I love it. But he has a nice show of his own. You're going to be seeing some great stuff come from him. I've seen some of the calls he's made. Willie Campbell looks to finish things here. There it is with a running headbutt. Giving you a little bit of a Glasgow kiss. And there it is. Willie Campbell after the Glasgow kiss. TJ couldn't take it. Or maybe he did. DJ Edward Grace, welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. Afraid to say, TJ, just wasn't your night. The rowdy Scotsman had the best of you tonight. Animal cruelty, I know, Evie, how dare we? But there you have it, your winner. The rowdy Scotsman himself, Willie Campbell. He'll be going out the back to get his fair share of Buckfast and whiskey. And we have a debut coming up in the next match. To be honest, Javier, I missed what you said. I think I may have seen a few of them, if any. Let me see, ACW, SCAW, NDQ. To be honest, I can't say I've seen any of those, but I will get a chance to check them out, I'm sure, at some point. Nurse Evie, TJ needs attention. TJ needs attention. Bring your needles, bring your koala hugs, bring your band-aids. He needs sorting out. I will, like I said, Javier, I will get checking those out at some point. And like I said, I can't recommend these guys enough. Check their shows out. You won't be disappointed. If you click on Blazed Radio, click on him, subscribe to him and hit the bell. Check out him. You've got TJU22, click on him. Check, if you click on Evie, she can lead you the way to Yeti's show, the Wild Eyed Circus. Mate, just sub for sub. You'll find some good shit either way. And he is going one-on-one with Lord Raider. TJ, maybe you need to start drinking some Buckfast and some whiskey like our rowdy Willie Campbell. But here we have a debut in Three Lions Wrestling. Showtime, Vernon Quinn. Thanks for stopping by, Dev. Really appreciate it. There's another one. Click on Dev. Check out Devil's Den. He brings you some good stuff as well. Check out HWA. Wow. Fuck it. If you've got a show that you want to promote, say check me out. And then Javier Win can check you out. And if he likes what he sees, obviously he'll come back. How's it going, Feck? Thanks for stopping by. We are 2 matches away after this one from going to the main show, which obviously you're on. Nicely done, Evie, nicely done. Thanks for stopping by, Jake. Appreciate it. And here he comes. Showtime, Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn is 6 foot 3 inches tall, come weighing in at 230 pounds from Missouri, USA. Not short on confidence, it seems. Obviously, make your picks here. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it going to be Vernon Quinn or is it going to be Lord Raider? And here he is. Lord Raider, standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall. He's 264 pounds and he comes from Oakland, USA. Okay, you take off. Well, sorry. Didn't realise that if they're dark you're going to pick them all the time. There you see Lord Raider entering the arena, giving Showtime Vernon Quinn the welcome to Three Lions Wrestling. Both these men looking to move up the ranks, and the king of the North Belt. Lord Raider looking pretty popular in the crowd here for who they think's gonna win. Vernon Quinn straight out with a Hurricane Rana there. No king here. I said Showtime Vernon Quinn and Lord Raider. No kings in that ring. Northern Light suplex. Vernon Quinn picks Lord Raider up to his feet, has him in headlock. Again, driving his head into the mat. Whipped into the ropes as Lord Raider. Looking for the super kick was Vernon Quinn, but leg caught there by Lord Raider. Looking for the suplex, but Vernon Quinn fighters back with a knee to the midsection. Quick exchange here. Belly to back suplex. Fuck's sake, Evie. I was waiting for someone to say it. Okay, Rage, thanks anyway. Obviously you're on the next show, which goes live after this one. Lord Raider dropping the knee on the back of the head of Vernon Quinn. What's TJ's problem? Is it the King Feck in a koala suit, or is it the Buckfast and whiskey being added to the milk he needs? Okay, Rage, no problem, mate. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping by. Evie, fuck off. 1, 2, and Lord Raider gets a 2 count this early on against Vernon Quinn. Not working out so well for Vernon Quinn at the moment. He needs to pull something out to make his debut here worthwhile. Lifting him up by the neck is Lord Raider and slamming him down with the inverted DDT. Scoops him up. Vernon Quinn slips through. Delivers an inverted DDT of his own. I wouldn't say hysterical. I'm going to be running around with a baseball bat trying to swat this fucking koala midget. Suplex. Looks for the pin. No. Rolls through. Into the Falcon Arrow. Now that's just fucked up. A koala clown midget. I'm gonna fucking batter that fucker. 1, 2, and a 2 count by Vernon Quinn. Vernon trying to get the crowd on his side, lifting that arm in the air. Put it down, motherfucker, you've got BO. Clothesline, 2 clotheslines, comes flying in with a body splash. Off the ropes, ducks under. Takes him down with a jumping clothesline. The kip up, drags Lord Raider to the centre of the ring. You like that side idea, do you, midget? Midget? Did you take a fuck me? What the hell? Put the beer down. Into the Falcon Arrow. Vernon Quinn showing off in the ring. Fucking hell, Evie. TJ, you don't have to ask permission, my friend. If you've got something you need to do, just crack on. I understand we have to stream when we can stream. I can only stream tonight, hence why I'm doing a double header of pre-LW and UKWF. I would have liked to have got more done this week, but unfortunately real life commitments tell me otherwise. But TJ, you need to do what you need to do, bud. DDT there from Showtime. Vernon Quinn, Lord Raider crawling into the corner, trying to get himself to his feet. Insaguri in the corner. Hyping himself up is Showtime Vernon Quinn. What the fuck? Why am I wearing a blonde wig for? What did I fucking miss there? Showtime down for the pin. 1, 2, and just before the 3 count, Lord Raider kicks out. In fact, that's not what I've heard. Narazo would argue that in another show, I'm sure. Kick to the midsection. Lord Raider looking to finish things here. Spin and neck breaker there. Trying to loosen himself up. Kick to the back of the leg. Lord Raider eats a boot to the face. Scoops him up on his shoulder, but Lord Raider eats a neck breaker there from Vernon Quinn. There's the suplex, rolls through, looking for the Falcon Arrow, dumps Lord Raider on his head. Showtime Quinn going up to the top. 650 splash, down for the pin, referee for the count. 1, 2 times wrestling picks up the victory. Feck, you drug Raven, and I'm drop kicking you like I drop kick a koala. Consider yourself told. Showtime Vernon Quinn picking up the victory there on his debut match here in Three Lions Wrestling. Looking quite pleased with himself there. Wow, wow Yeti, wow. Welcome to the show, by the way, but what an entrance, calling Feck the King of Threesomes and Raven the Queen. Raven, no. You make a lot of requests, but this one I will not grant. Well, Mrs. Utega, maybe you'll be better off in this match here, because we're going to go into a women's match, and it's another debut here in Three Lions Wrestling. We're going one-on-one yet again. Another new woman entering the arena here at Three Lions Wrestling, and she goes by the name of Jiggles. But she's not got an easy debut here. She's going up against Piper McIntosh. Jiggles has arrived in Three Lions Wrestling. But she's going up against Piper McIntosh, who doesn't fuck about here. She was second in the rankings for the title. Make your predictions. Everyone seems to be settling on Jiggles for the win at the moment. Nothing wrong with a BBW. But Evie likes a BBC. Oh no, was it Raven likes the BBC? But anyway. Welcome on her debut to Three Lions Wrestling, Miss Jiggles. She stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall. She's 100. Do I get to pick where the slap is? It might be Dinner Belly. BBW or BBC? Tough choice, Yeti, tough choice. Which way are you swaying? And here she is, Jiggles by name. And in a minute I think we're about to see Jiggles by nature. There we go. Nicely saved, Evie, nicely saved. But coming down to the ring now is her opponent, and like I said, she was second in the rankings for the title here. She goes by the name of Piper McIntosh. She's 5 foot 7 inches tall. She weighs in at 275 pounds and she's from Aberdeen, Scotland. She looks like the kind of woman that'd swallow you whole at the moment. She's got a face like a bulldog chewing on a wasp. Big British coolers, yeah. Fake, I think you're asking for an ass kicking. Not from me, but from Raven. Piper McIntosh locks up the head of Jiggles, brings her over to the ropes and slingshots her right from the get-go. Grabs her by the side of the head. Snap suplex there. Heavy forearms across the back of the head of Jiggles. Jiggles yet to get started in this match, already eating a hell of an offense from Piper McIntosh. Big chop across the chest, only seemed to piss off Jiggles, and she delivers a forearm, but that's short-lived because she's grabbed by the head and it's bashed off the top turnbuckle there by Piper McIntosh. And there you hear the 10 count. Jiggles fights back with a kick to the knee of Piper McIntosh and dumps her over onto the concrete floor there. Elbow drop to the knee of Piper McIntosh, followed by a leg drop across the throat. Big box popcorn. BBC, there you go, Raven. You like a big box of popcorn? Big box of corn? Yeah? Yeah? Trying to save this BBC that you so love. And Piper McIntosh returns the favour to Jiggles and dumps her over the top rope with a clothesline of her own. Jiggles throws Piper McIntosh into the ring. Climbs up the ropes but eats an elbow from Piper McIntosh. Throws her into the ropes. Pop up. Power bomb. And there you got to see up Jiggles' skirt. Looks like she's not going commando tonight. 2 count from Piper. Yeah, are you saying that Feck will climb fully his entire body inside, or will Feck get his little pecker out and do the deed? Inverted DDT there from Jiggles to Piper McIntosh, waiting for her to get to her feet. Looking to make Piper submit now is Jiggles, but Piper McIntosh knees to the head of Jiggles. Nicely played, Raven, nicely played. Piper in the corner, shaking her head, only seems angered by what fucking Jiggles just pulled off there. Big Yeti coccyx, yeah, yeah. Mrs. U, I'm not saying it still. Piper whipped into the corner by Jiggles, tosses her to one side up to the top rope, comes in with a Meteora, ducks under, flying cross body there. Wheelbarrow face buster, and Jiggles on a roll now. Has Piper up to her feet. Into the bear hug now by Jiggles, crushing the air out of the lungs. Elbows to the head from Piper McIntosh, fights her way free of the bear hug. Quick kick, forearm, but Piper fights back with a kick of her own. Insaguri there. I'm sure you haven't. Big shot from Jiggles now, forearm, looking for the Hurricane Rana, but eats a powerbomb counter there by Piper McIntosh. Kick to the midsection, tosses her into the ropes yet again, up for the pop-up powerbomb, and down goes Jiggles. And there we get to see what she had for lunch. And a kick out on 2 just there by Jiggles. Yes, Jiggles is from WU. You would have seen her in a few chats in shows, Feck. Jiggles slips through, delivers the inverted DDT. Elbow drop to the knee there by Jiggles. Picks Piper McIntosh up to her feet. Looks for a power bomb of her own. There it is. Referee, what you doing? Get down for the count. 1. Just a 1 count now for the submission with a Boston Crab. But Piper McIntosh breaks free. Rolls her over now as Jiggles. Going for a little walk around the ring, it seems. Up to the mid rope. Calling for Piper McIntosh to get to her feet. Hurricane Rana from the mid rope there. Drives Piper McIntosh into the ring. And now she's up jiggling her way to the crowd, showing her boobies. Piper McIntosh eats a Hurricane Rana on the concrete floor now. Jiggles has Piper by the back of the head. Rolls her into the ring. Elbow strike to the top of the dome. Back into the ring now with Jiggles. Drags Piper McIntosh to the centre of the ring. Stomp to the back of the arm. Yeah, but Feck, you seem to be causing that no love yourself. I'm guessing you're going on a heel show here. Piper fights off. Heavy kick now from Jiggles. Jawbreaker from Piper. Back and forth between these two yet again. Jiggles slips through. Kick to the back of the leg. Kick to the midsection. No. Caught by Piper. Delivers an elbow strike to the top of the knee. Now fight back from Jiggles. Drops her down to the mat. Looks to break the arm there. Jiggles getting vicious here. Piper McIntosh still with the strength to kick Jiggles off at the moment. Jiggles now brought back to her feet by Piper McIntosh, but she fights back with a knee to the midsection. Sunset flip powerbomb. No, she turned it into a submission move here yet again. And Piper McIntosh taps out to Jiggles. Jiggles picks up the win. There you saw the bear hug. Piper McIntosh fighting her way out. The pop-up powerbomb from Piper. The powerbomb into the pin. The referee taking his sweet time getting down there to make the count. Into the Boston Crab. But here she is, your winner of this match. On her debut, Miss Jiggles. That just leaves the last match of 3LW, which is going to be a tag team match, a women's tag team match at that. This is the main event of tonight, the women's tag team match, the A-list icons versus the Deadlift Divas. This will be the last match of 3LW. There will be a short intermission and I will move on to the UKWF card, where we will continue the knockout rounds of all the belts as we narrow down who's going to work out to be the champion of each division. Thank you, TJ, appreciate it, fella. Raven. This is 3LW. The Dreamcatchers won their first round match on UKWF to go for the titles. This is 3LW. You vacated your titles here. You don't have to shut up. And I'd like to introduce the A-list icons, which go by Jem Pearce on the left and Lexi on the right. They come in at a combined weight of 338 pounds. Stale corn dogs. There you have our A-list icons in the ring. What was she sucking, Yeti? But making their way down to the ring as their opponents, the Deadlift Divas, who come in at a combined weight of 421 pounds. They go by the Amazon Aisha Ray on the left and Jacqueline on the right. Evie, it's not implying when it's true. She is, but it doesn't mean that's the reason she moved up. Oh dear, Yeti, oh dear. But like I said, here's the Deadlift Divas in the ring now. Aisha Raymond and Jacqueline. And they're going up against the A-list icons of Jem Pearce and Lexi. Take your pick, ladies, take your pick. Who's going to come out on top of this match here? Jem Pearce drives Aisha Raymond back into the corner. Aisha Raymond into the corner. Referee in with a split. We're going to have a clean break. Yes, we do. But Aisha Raymond grabs Jem Pearce by the head and slams her down to the mat. Raymond picks her up to her knees, now up to her feet, grabs her by the back of the head. Snapmare takedown. What's not fair, Evie? What's not fair? Snap suplex by Jem Pearce to Aisha Raymond. Drags her over to the side of the A-list icons. Tags in Lexi already. She doesn't want none of Aisha Raymond. Stomp to the back of the head by Lexi. Yes, Vernon Quinn. What's up, fella? Welcome to the show. And again, Showtime Vernon Quinn. Welcome to the show. How can I help you? Aisha Raymond misses. Forearm across the back and again. Lifts her up by the neck and slams her over her shoulder. Evie, that's not strictly true. I said that she is, but she wasn't the reason why she got moved up. Get it right. Stomp to the arm. Lexi again stomping on the arm. Disrespectful slap from Lexi to Aisha Raymond. Fireman's carry takedown now though by Aisha Raymond. Scoops her up, but Lexi slips through. Kick to the back of the leg. Combination strikes from Lexi. Comes running in with a clothesline and takes Aisha Raymond off her feet. Aisha whipped into the corner of the A-list icons. Tag now in Jen Pierce. And here we're going to see Jen fly with a coaster coast into the corner. Referee distracted by Jacqueline. Pop up power bomb there in the corner. Referee now telling Lexi to get out of the ring. Yeah, he's not hairy enough for me. I'm good, Showtime, I'm good. If you scroll back a little bit into the show, you'll see your debut here against Lord Raider. And Rui897, I don't speak Spanish, but welcome to the show. Jen Pierce now into the backdrop, drops Jacqueline down on the mat. Choking Jacqueline now. Jen Pierce wasting no time. Misses with the stiff kick. Jacqueline comes in, slams Jacqueline down on her front. Jen Pierce down on the front. Now stomp to the back of the head, stopping the hot tag. Punch from Jen Pierce to the midsection of Jacqueline. Oh dear. Jen Pierce now in the corner, working her way on Jacqueline. Jumps out of the ring. Jacqueline draped across the bottom rope. What's Jen Pierce got in mind here? Basement dropkick to the side of the head on the outside of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 there by Jacqueline. Jacqueline now counters Jen Pierce in the corner and uses the wheelbarrow facebuster. 1, and a 1 count there. Well, Evie, you needed to negotiate better. Knee drop from Jacqueline to Jen Pierce. Whipped into the corner now as Jen Pierce of the Deadlift Divas. And they look to stomp a mud hole in the chest of Jen Pierce, the icon. Aisha Raymond now in, stomping away the chest of Jen Pierce. Yet again, Jacqueline tags herself in. Whipped into the corner now is Aisha Raymond with a basement drop kick. Jen Pierce trying to get to a corner to make the tag. Aisha Raymond rolls her over for the pin. 1 count. Jacqueline has Lexi and brings her into the ring with a suplex. Jen Pierce whips Aisha Raymond into the corner. Referee telling Jacqueline to get out of the ring. Has her up. Tornado DDT from Jen Pierce on Aisha Raymond. Looks like Jen's going up top. Aisha Raymond still left in the ring. Moon stomp there from Jen Pierce to Aisha Raymond. Blocks the kick, but Aisha Raymond whipped into the corner quickly by Jen Pierce. Elbow strikes now to the side of the head. Looks to kick her in the head as she's falling down. That's what sleep deprivation does to you, Frozen. Aisha Raymond with a Jawbreaker there to Jem Pierce. Backdrop. Kip up from Aisha Raymond. Drags her over to the corner. Hooks the leg for the pin. Jacqueline into the ring to cut off Lexi, but only a 1 count there. Clawing at the face as Aisha Raymond. Jem Pierce fights free with the elbow strikes. Bouncing her head off the knee. I'm not on WU, so therefore I wouldn't know what you're talking about, Frozen. And here we go. Aisha Raymond bounced off the ropes. Tossed into the air by the A-list icons. Springboard crossbody misses there by Lexi, and in comes Jacqueline with a hot tag. Delivers a stiff kick to the side, and now a stomp to the back. Grabs her by the head, lifts her up. Elbow drop there from Jacqueline. Going up now. Lexi laid out in the ring. Jacqueline going up top. Calls for her to get to her feet. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Arm breaker from Lexi. Spinning neck breaker now. Picks Jacqueline up to her feet. Delivers the combination strikes yet again. Comes running in with a clothesline. Picks Jacqueline back up to her feet. Whipped into the corner of the A-list icons yet again. Jacqueline fights her way free. Whips Lexi across the ring into the Deadlift Divas corner. Lexi fights free with a boot to the face. Whipped back across the ring as Jacqueline tags in her partner Jem Pierce. Stiff kick across the back of the head. Hot tag now by Jacqueline to Aisha Raymond. Comes running in with a knee strike to Jem Pierce as she's taunting at the crowd. Aisha Raymond waiting for her to get to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Has her up. Sit down powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 just in time before Lexi could get there anyway. Aisha Raymond up on that top turnbuckle. Leg drop across the throat of Jem Pierce. Picks her up to her feet. Backbreaker. Now stretches her over that knee. All the pressure through that lower back there. Picks her up to her feet. Whips her into the corner. Aisha Raymond going to work here. Jem Pierce fights free. Kick to the back of the knee. Slams her down on the mat. Jacqueline now up on the apron. Lexi still nowhere to be seen. Aisha Raymond now just staring at Jem Pierce as she's laid out on the mat. Jem Pierce trying to crawl to the ropes to get back to her feet. Aisha Raymond now cranking her neck there after a stomp on the back of the head. Lexi up on the apron now. But could it be too late? Aisha Raymond waiting for Jem Pierce to get up. Kicks into the midsection, looking for that sit down powerbomb yet again. And it connects into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Your Deadlift Divas come out victorious. Jacqueline cutting off Lexi at the pass. There you see Jem Pierce taking down Jacqueline. That drop kick as Jacqueline was hung across the bottom rope. Big knee drop there from Jacqueline on Jem Pierce. The Deadlift Divas stomping away at the chest of Jem Pierce. Coming in with a flying basement drop kick in the corner. Victorious in this last match of the night for Three Lions Wrestling are your Dead Lift Divas. Like I said, this is the end of Three Lions Wrestling. If this is where you're stopping, have a good night, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good at being bad. But I am going to give it a 10 minutes and then I am going to crack on with some UKWF, where we're going to continue on with our knockout rounds. Give me 10 minutes and I will be back. I just need to go and get sorted. Take it easy, people. See you soon.